Welcome to Coffee Jim. So now that we did step 1 last time, the question today is about step 4 and 5 and why I think how important they are and why they're very important to do in treatment. Well, step 4, you make a searching and thorough moral inventory of ourselves. Not of other people. It's pretty easy to make a moral inventory of our wife and our employer and everybody else, but it says of ourselves. So what we do is we look at ourselves, how we wronged other people, how we've harmed other people, how our life is screwed up. And then, once we can figure out, and with the help from counselors, we're going to look at how could I change my life for the better? And what have I done that's really, really isn't right? Morally, stuff that I shouldn't have done. And how can I clean that up? Well, you can clean it up by admitting it to God, to ourselves, to another person, which is a step 5. And what it is basically is sitting with a therapist or somebody, a minister, in the 12 steps of Alcoholics Anonymous or Narcotics Anonymous. They would suggest a minister, but the reason they say a minister is because they want somebody that'll keep your confidence, that won't tell everybody about every misdeed you did. And so you have to be cautious about who you do your 5th step with. And you have to be cautious about what you tell people. Like, is there any benefit of saying, I robbed 500 people, when you could just as easily say, well, I was a thief and I hurt a lot of people? Because you could go into more details than it actually warrants. It's the whole idea of looking at what you did wrong. And further on, we're going to talk about amends and stuff, but it's more about looking at yourself and why you did it and what you can do to correct the situation. Just be cautious about who you do it with. I would suggest if you're going to talk about having an affair in your wife, chances are you shouldn't have her doing your 5th step, or her mother, or her brother, or her father, use common sense here. Lawyers are great to do it with, but ministers would be my preference, but somebody that has some ability to keep it to themselves, that they're not going to go tell everybody in the world what you told them. Although, in reality, most stuff we've done as alcoholics or addicts have been done by every other alcoholic and addict, and we're no different. We think we're special. We think we're the center of the universe, but we're really not. We're just in a big dance with the whole family, with everybody else. And don't get too hung up on it, on keeping secrets, but be cautious about who you tell stuff to. So I hope that answers some of your questions. If you have any more questions about it or anything I didn't explain well enough for you, let me know in the comments. I'll see if I can do a better job in the next video. So God bless and take care.